Hey guys, because today is a fish video, I feel like I need to get myself immersed for that seafood vibe. So, let's get into it. Seafood time! Seafood time! Seafood time! Seafood time! What's up, guys? Today we're going to be checking out the Dockside Seadog from Sheetz. Let's get into it. Let's unravel this sea puppy. Okay. What we have in here appears to be 2 fish fillets. It has mayonnaise and pico de gallo, all stuffed into one hot dog bun. Let's get into the bite test. Okay, what I'm getting here is I really like the way the pico de gallo and the mayonnaise work together. That honestly kind of surprised me. It kind of gives me a fish taco taste, which, I mean, that makes sense. But I don't like the way that the fish works with the hot dog bun. I just don't think those two textures are meant to go together. So that's kind of thrown me off a little bit. To be washing down this little sea puppy, I have Liquid Death Mountain Don't. So we're going to be taking a sip test on that. I do not like sparkling water, and that's what Liquid Death is. However, I was pleasantly surprised when I tried this. It tastes similar to Mountain Dew, except it's obviously not very soda-y, but that gets a big old thumb up from Dilly D over here. Switching back to the Sea Doggy, we're going to be taking another bite. Okay. This is just reinforcing my initial bite that I really like the way that mayonnaise and pico de gallo works, but something about the fish and the hot dog, that just doesn't seem right to me. However, the fish also, it's not very remarkable. I mean, doesn't have a very strong taste. It's just fish. That's like really only I can say about it, because it just doesn't present itself to me. Like, this isn't a trophy winning fish that you're gonna catch off of your SpongeBob fishing rod. This is like a little bluegill you catch in a puddle outside of a Dollar General. So, take with that what you will, but that's how I feel about it. Okay. What I will say is I feel like this would be better off on like a flour tortilla, just because I feel like the fish texture with the breading around it already gives me a very soft bread-like texture. But then just it being surrounded by this bun, it makes me feel like I have a mouth full of bread with a little bit of mayonnaise and pico de gallo sprinkled on top, which isn't necessarily a pleasant experience. This did set me back $3.99. So if you're wondering the price on it, that's what it is. Now it's time to rate it. Okay, guys. I've come up with my rating. It is a 6.3. Now, if somebody comes up to me and hands me this, says, "Hey, Dylan, eat this," I'll say, okay, I'll eat that. But I don't really think I'm gonna go out of my way to order this, just because I feel like I can get better things at Sheetz. So that is my rating, and it's time to finish it.